today I'm going to talk about the animals. First, you're the foreigners to visit our Korea, so a lot of countries have different symbolization of their each animals. For example, in USA, it used eagles to symbolize their own country. Like this, uh, the animal has really specific meaning of each country, and also it is have close relationship with humans. During our ancient times, a lot of animals were used for hunting or partners. Also, it was used for checking the luck or making the paintings. Like this, animals are really, uh, really essential part of our life. And still, we use a lot of pet animals, and also we used to eat chicken. Not only this, but also uh, octopus are used to like getting luck. So in the soccer game, they used octopus to check to predict the game score. Like this, maybe animals are really uh, companion of our humans. So today I'm going to talk about our animal symbolization in our country. So it may be very unfamiliar to your country, but it will be interesting if you hear this animal symbolization. Traditionally, animals have many symbolism for our ancestors. For this reason, many animal sculptures can be seen in many places. Believing in the 12 zodiac gods, the Gyeongbok Palace main places, Gunjeongjeon, is surrounded by these animals. Also, symbolic animals such as hatch were also the wizard of combining various animals. Where you wish for longevity, you can see plants such as pine trees, as well as animals such as deer, turtles, and cranes. These animals' symbolism still has a ripple effect to this day. And now various countries also use their animals as symbols. Therefore, we would like to explore the symbols of Korean traditional culture and what kind of thought they had today. After checking the traditional culture of our country, we could see that turtles, deer, dogs, carp were used symbolically. Exploring how each was used symbolically, we were able to produce interesting results. First, the turtle. The ancestors thought that turtle's lifespan was more than 1,000 years, so they used it as a symbol of longevity. Currently, turtles live the longest among the animals because the turtles live nearly 200 years. The secret to a turtle's longevity is in the fact that turtle use very little energy because it moves very slow. So, and also the turtle has a protection to hide in his shells. And not only this, but also a turtle could go around in sea and the land. Because of these various reasons, our ancestors thought that the turtle was very precious animals. So, in ancient times, the turtle's shell was born to see its split shape and figured out the meaning of heaven. Dogs were the first to be domesticated by humans in wild animals and served as gatekeepers and partners in hunting for their own owners. So in our history, you can see a lot of dogs getting partnered with the humans. Also, the dog has a loyalty that it will keep the owner from the thieves. This is why the symbol of dogs become loyalty, and dogs often appear in folk paintings. So, if you go to a lot of museums, you can see a lot of dog paintings and also the dog sculptures. Our national folk used the carp as a symbol of success because there was a legend that the dragon would jump on the Yongmun gate of the emperor of the carp. Because of these reasons, mothers who wanted their child to be born as a man hung a picture, this picture of a carp running on the water in their room when the child was conceived. These carp were also symbols of the rise. So a lot of people who wanted to rise their the hierarchy, they used to hang these carp paintings. Also, the filial, it has also the symbols of filial piety. A filial son named Wang Xiang of China said that when his mother wanted to eat carp in the cold winter, he cried in the ice hole in the pond. So, and then the sky responded and the carp came out. Soon, the carp became a symbol of filial piety, and for a long time, it appeared in the same writing style. So, if you go to the National Forest Museum in Gyeongbo Palace, you can see the filial piety of writing of carp in there. So you can imagine that carp was really precious animals in that time. Monkeys. The monkeys are the animals that do not live in our country during our own ancient times. However, considering that there is already a record in the history of the Three Kingdoms, the Chinese novel, it is suspected that they were raised as pets, the monkey. Monkeys are very smart and quick. Especially when riding a tree, it seems to fly lightly like a butterfly. They were good at imitating and they were also thoughtful. So they praised the point and made it a symbol of wisdom, this monkey. Therefore, many people in the Goryeo and Joseon periods used to use this monkey, water part, or a stroke of the brush to study for exams. The water pot is a tool for pouring water into the inkstone, and a stroke of the brush is a vessel for washing brushes. So he wished to pass the exam with the wisdom of the monkey. Monkeys were also used as symbols to repel evil spirits. So that Sonogong in Seolgi performed the power when he were going to India, defeating the evil spirits with his superpowers. So if you look up on the palace's roof, there is a stone figures, which is made with soil, and it called it Japsang, and the Japsang characters are made with the monkey king, the Buddhist monk, and the pig, and so on. So you can imagine how monkey was effective to our ancestors. And also in Buddhism, there is a scripture record in which monkeys are offered offerings to Buddha and predicted to become Buddha in the future. So which is used as a symbol that even a small animal can be successful. Like this reason, the monkey used to repel the evil spirits. So the Gyeongbo Palace and other palaces are made of wood, right? So it is really good to burn. And also, the palaces are used for the royal family, so they hope to get away from the evil spirits. So they put the Japsang, which came from the Journey to the West, the Chinese novel, which is the main character is the monkey, to get away from the evil spirits. Exploring these 5 animals as the background of our traditional culture, we could confirm that the deep meaning of our ancestors. Dogs were recognized as animals that mean loyalty to us, right? But currently, we still use the dog to symbolize the loyalty. And also, we use this card painting, which the family wants to rise from the successful. So, and also, we often use the good customer comes when a magpie cries. This is also the symbolization of magpie, right? Like this, during the time I searching these traditional animals, I recognized that its origin in the nation's old customs and became aware of how friendly animals are to us once again. So, if you go to your own country, I think it is very thoughtful and meaningful to searching its own country's animals. Thank you for listening.